Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
By the time 2024 rolled around, the superhero genre was already going through a tough time. Audiences were starting to feel tired of it, with too many movies, some disappointing releases, and even delays caused by industry strikes. Superhero films didn't feel as unstoppable as they used to. Still, studios tried to bounce back and bring something fresh to the table this year. While some movies didn't get much attention or were overshadowed by bigger names or bad press, each had something good to offer. With that said, let's jump into the top 10 superhero movies of 2024, ranked from worst to best, including animated ones. Before we dive into the list, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more thrilling content. Number 10, Madam Web. Madam Web is a 2024 American superhero film that explores the origin story of Cassandra Webb, portrayed by Dakota Johnson. Cassandra, a Manhattan paramedic, begins experiencing clairvoyant visions that compel her to confront revelations about her past. She becomes involved in a mission to protect 3 young women from a mysterious adversary determined to eliminate them before they can evolve into spider women capable of threatening his existence. Despite its promising premise and talented ensemble cast, Madam Web received predominantly negative reviews from critics and underperformed at the box office. While the film aimed to offer a fresh take within the Spider-Verse, its execution fell short. However, it may still appeal to fans keen on exploring Cassandra Webb's character. Number 9, Hellboy, The Crooked Man. Hellboy, The Crooked Man is a 2024 American superhero horror film that serves as the second reboot of the Hellboy film series. Directed by Brian Taylor, the movie is set in the 1950s and follows Hellboy and Rookie Bureau for Paranormal Research and defense agent Bobby Joe Song as they become stranded in a secluded Appalachian community plagued by witches. They must confront the Crooked Man, a malevolent entity who has returned to Earth to collect souls for the devil. Despite original creator Mike Mignola's involvement in co-writing, the film received negative reviews, with critics highlighting its low-budget production, weak special effects, and lackluster performances. While Hellboy, The Crooked Man aimed to bring a fresh, horror-driven perspective to the franchise, its execution fell short. Still, it may appeal to fans eager to explore a darker side of the Hellboy universe.
Just in case.
Number 8, The Crow. The Crow is a reimagining of the 1994 cult classic, directed by Rupert Sanders and starring Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven and FKA Twigs as Shelley. The film follows Eric, a musician with a troubled past, and Shelley, a dancer, as they navigate their tumultuous relationship. Their lives are abruptly cut short when they are murdered by a crime lord named Vincent Regg, who has made a pact with the devil to gain eternal life by sending innocent souls to hell. Eric is resurrected by a mysterious crow and embarks on a quest for vengeance against Regg and his associates. Despite its strong visual style and solid performances, The Crow received mixed reviews. While it attempts to modernize the story and delve deeper into the characters, it struggles to capture the emotional impact of the original. Fans of the franchise may find it interesting, but it may not resonate with everyone. Number 7, Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter is an action-packed R-rated standalone film that delves into the origins of one of Marvel's most iconic villains. The story follows Sergei Kravinoff, portrayed by Aaron Taylor Johnson, a man with a troubled past who becomes the vigilante known as Kraven. After a life-altering encounter with a lion during a hunting trip, Sergei gains animalistic abilities, setting him on a path of vengeance against those who wronged him. The narrative explores his complex relationships with his father, Nikolai Kravinoff, and his half-brother, Dmitri, who later becomes the villain Chameleon. Upon its release, Kraven the Hunter received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised its strong visual style and Taylor Johnson's performance, while others criticized its narrative and pacing. Despite these mixed reviews, the film offers a fresh perspective on the character. Number 6, Joker, Folie à Deux. Joker, Folie à Deux is a psychological musical thriller directed by Todd Phillips, serving as a sequel to the 2019 film Joker. The story takes place 2 years after the original, with Arthur Fleck incarcerated at Arkham State Hospital, facing trial for his previous crimes. During his confinement, Arthur meets fellow inmate Harleen Lee Quinzel, a psychiatrist who becomes enamored with his Joker persona. Their complex relationship evolves within the hospital, blending elements of delusion and affection. The film incorporates musical sequences, with Phoenix and Gaga performing songs from the 1950s and 1960s, adding a surreal layer to the narrative. Joker, Folie à Deux received mixed reviews. Some praised the bold direction and strong performances from Phoenix and Gaga, while others criticized its pacing and musical style. Despite this, the film offers a unique take on the Joker, blending psychological depth with music to explore themes of identity, love, and society. Number 5. Venom: The Last Dance. Venom: The Last Dance is the third installment in the Venom film series, directed by Kelly Marcel. The plot follows Eddie Brock, portrayed by Tom Hardy, and his symbiotic partner, Venom, as they are pursued by both human and alien adversaries. A mysterious military figure and extraterrestrial creatures from Venom's home planet relentlessly chase them, forcing Eddie and Venom to confront a devastating decision that could change their existence. Upon its release, the film received mixed reviews. Some critics praised Tom Hardy's consistent portrayal of Eddie Brock, while others criticized the heavy reliance on CGI and the high-stakes plot, suggesting it undermined the narrative's potential. Despite the divided reception, Venom: The Last Dance concludes Eddie and Venom's story with a mix of action and sci-fi elements. Number 4. Justice League: Crisis on Infinite Earths. The Justice League: Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy is an ambitious adaptation of the iconic DC comic storyline, highlighting one of the most significant events in superhero history. The narrative focuses on the Anti-Monitor, a malevolent cosmic being intent on destroying the multiverse by annihilating its various Earths. To counter this existential threat, the Monitor, his benevolent counterpart, assembles a coalition of heroes from across dimensions, including members of the Justice League and other DC heroes, to save reality itself. The trilogy delves into the heroes' journeys as they navigate the vast DC multiverse, facing formidable challenges and heartbreaking sacrifices. Spanning 3 films, it promises an epic blend of action, emotional stakes, and character-driven storytelling. Paying homage to its source material, the trilogy explores the complex relationships and sacrifices that define the Justice League's fight to protect the multiverse.
I called a specialist. Let's do this.
Number 3. My Hero Academia: You're Next. My Hero Academia: You're Next is a Japanese animated superhero film and the 4th installment in the My Hero Academia franchise, directed by Tensai Okamura. Set after the UA Trader arc, the story picks up following All Might's retirement after a major battle that left him powerless. His message, "You're Next," intended to inspire the next generation of heroes, is twisted by Dark Might, a sinister doppelganger of All Might. Dark Might plans to reshape Japan in his image, posing a grave threat to society. The film follows Deku and Class 1A as they battle Dark Might in his mysterious fortress, which begins consuming entire cities. Together, they must uncover Dark Might's true motives and put an end to his dangerous schemes. My Hero Academia: You're Next is a visually thrilling, action-packed superhero adventure. It is a crowd-pleaser with wacky visuals and plenty of spectacle, making it an enjoyable watch for both longtime fans and newcomers. Number 2. Ultraman: Rising. Ultraman: Rising is a 2024 animated superhero film that reimagines the classic Ultraman franchise. The story follows Ken Sato, a superstar baseball player who returns to Japan to assume the mantle of Ultraman, a role previously held by his father. As Ultraman, Ken is tasked with defending Tokyo from giant monsters. Complicating his mission, he becomes the reluctant guardian of a newborn kaiju, the offspring of his greatest enemy. This unexpected responsibility forces Ken to balance his duties as a hero with the challenges of parenthood, all while striving to reconnect with his estranged family. Directed by Shannon Tyndall and John Aoshima in their feature directorial debut, Ultraman Rising has been praised for its heartfelt storytelling and dynamic animation. Its stunning visuals make it a worthwhile experience for fans of animated superhero stories.
And we'll be there.
Number 1. Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine is a superhero film that brings together two of Marvel's most iconic characters. The story follows Wade Wilson, known as Deadpool, who has left behind his mercenary life and is now working as a car salesman. His mundane existence is disrupted when the Time Variance Authority, TVA, approaches him with a mission to help safeguard the multiverse. Deadpool discovers that his timeline is in jeopardy due to the death of Logan, also known as Wolverine, in a parallel universe. To prevent his universe's collapse, Deadpool embarks on a quest to find a variant of Wolverine across different timelines. He eventually locates a version of Wolverine who, despite initial reluctance, joins him in a mission that challenges both their abilities and their understanding of heroism. The film is noted for its blend of action, humor, and meta-commentary, with Ryan Reynolds reprising his role as Deadpool and Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. Emma Corrin stands out as the villain. While the film leans into absurdity and profanity, it's a fun, chaotic ride for fans of the franchise. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.